Hello, Krafty Lovelies. I'm Leanie. Let's start crafting and make it till our eyes smile. That's what I like to say. Please subscribe and click that bell and hit all so you're notified every time I upload a new video. You can follow me on my social media at Krafty Leanie. Drop in and say hi. Now let's get started, shall we? We're going to begin by using these Crafter Square bead wreath forms that I found at the Dollar Tree. I thought it would look cute if we made them more into a pumpkin shape. So I'm just going to move the beads aside, push them down on the bottom, and then I'm going to connect the two top rings where they connect. See where they connect, and then add it. So we're going to put some wire. And I'm going to choose to use the floral wire that I found at the Dollar Tree also. You can also use pipe cleaner Chanel stems, whichever one you call, but they both are carried at the Dollar Tree. I'm using 12 inches of the wire, and I'm just going to slide it right through the holes through both rings. And then I just kind of put it through there and pull tightly, and then I'm just going to wrap it around firmly, and then I'm going to grab both ends together and start wrapping around. I'm going to do the same thing to the bottom. We're going to get that wire and we're just going to twist it around the beads, and then just keep going over, around, and around. I bring the wire ends together, and then I get my pliers and I'm just going to hold it tightly and twist, twist, twist until it's very tight, and then wrap it around some more. So there you have it. It's all together. I still wanted it to have a little more stability because it was still kind of flimsy, and I didn't want that. I mean, you can if you like, but for me, I wanted it a little more stable, not moving so much, especially on the bottom. So I figured what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some hot glue just to where I put the wire and maybe on some of the beads, so it kind of stiffens it a little more, so it's a little more firm, not going anywhere. I chose to use this beautiful sunflower that I found at the Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness, they have these clips on them. They just pull right off, really simple. I got my scissors and cut that piece, the little plastic piece, closest to I can to the bottom, put some glue, and just add it to the bottom. I put some more glue and added it to the beads and to the flower on both sides, and then pressed down firmly. Let it dry, and then I turned it over. Now this I got from Walmart in a little bush, and I mean, one little bush of these lamb's ears, they go a long way. I use them for different projects, and I mean, they were like $5, so that to me was great. And I just cut both stems and just added them to each side, glued it to the beads and to the flower. So beautiful. You can leave it like this at this point and put a real pretty bow if you wanted on the top. But I seen these little pumpkins at the Dollar Tree. They had little clips, which I thought was great. So you don't have to use any hot glue if you don't want. You can if you choose to, but I really didn't want to. I was just going to clip them to the stems. And I did 2 on one side and 1 on the other. So pretty. I love that green. Now this I got from Walmart in a little pack of 12, and they're little wooden discs. And I'm going to use Waverly chalk paint in the color of plaster and paint the whole thing. Once it was dry, I got these little words from the Dollar Tree at these transfers I love to use. They're easy, especially if you don't have a Cricut or you don't want to, print anything out at the time. And I just figured, you know what, I'm going to use these. I've been using them a lot, and I'm in love with them. So before I press, firmly on these little decals, I check where I want them and then I move them around. And then when I'm happy and my eyes are smiling, I press down on them. I begin to scratch them. You can use your nail. You can use, like I'm using this little plier or little screwdriver. I mean, you can use anything you like to kind of rub it on there, scratch it on, peel it up, and there you have it. I put a thin coat of Mod Podge on the top so it stays. It gives it, it seals it. And I just add some glue to the beads again, and a little bit to the flower in the front of that little disc and put it right in there. Now this part, I have to laugh. I have to laugh at myself. I had this vision of putting a stem on my pumpkin, but this clay is so sticky, but it was fun. And that's the point of crafting, is when you try new things and it's just fun and you're happy with the turnout. And I was happy with the turnout. So I don't know. I just thought it was fun playing. Who doesn't have fun playing with clay? Come on. So I just rolled it out any old way, and it didn't have to be perfect. As you can tell, it's my first time using this clay for something like this, and I let it dry and put it on there. I just glued it right to the top, and I painted it gold with Treasure Gold folk art, and I thought it was so pretty. When you see something just different, that's what it to me was, just different. So to match the gold, I kind of got the same paint, Treasure Gold, and it's full by folk art, and I just put little lines and kind of just put it on the top of the little stems of the pumpkins to get some gold to pop out with the center of that sunflower, and then the gold on the top of the stem. And that stem reminds me of jewelry. I don't know, have you ever seen some jewelry when it's just something gold and it's just a really pretty, I don't know, that's what it reminded me of. But anyway, you could put a bow there, you could put whatever you like, but I was really happy with the way this turned out. I thought it looked elegant. I thought it to me just was gorgeous. It's just beautiful. I hope you like this. DIY number 2. We're going to begin by using these tags that I got from the Dollar Tree. First, we're going to cut that string off and remove it. We're going to get some Mod Podge, and I'm going to put a thin layer on the front of each tag. You can also paint it if you like, but I chose to use tissue paper that I also found at the Dollar Tree. I love this soft brown. I thought it was a really pretty color, and especially for autumn and fall. So I go a tapping motion, and then I'm going to lay my tissue paper right on top. And I'm going to do that to the other one. After they were fully dry, I got my little sand block that you can also find these at the Dollar Tree. And I just go over each edge, and it comes right off perfectly. Now for the back side, you can paint it, but I'm not going to paint it because for what we're using them for, you're not going to see the back. But if you do want to paint them, or you do want to remove the tag, just use a heat gun or a blow dryer, put some heat on that tag, and then it peels right up really easy. Next, I'm going to be using these words, they're wooden words, little phrases that I got from the Dollar Tree also. And we're going to paint it with the Moss Waverly chalk paint. And I picked Welcome Fall and Hello Fall. Make sure you get on the sides and inside the little, between all the letters. And then once they were dry, I got some hot glue. You can use wood glue, you can use tacky glue, and you just put it right there onto your tag. I do the same to the other one. And I just put a little bit of hot glue. And then I place it. And this one, it's a little bit longer, so I'm going to place it in kind of a diagonal way. So pretty. Next, I'm going to be using these cute, oh my goodness, these were adorable. They are adorable. They're little gnome fall and autumn stickers. And there's nothing wrong with using stickers in some of your projects. I think it brings a character. They have such adorable ones at the Dollar Tree. That's where I found them. And they have a lot of fall stickers. And oh my goodness, isn't this adorable? I love the colors of the gnomes. So cute. Now these I also got from the Dollar Tree. And I love that they had that really pretty brown and those flowers and then those oranges. I got two of them, and one of them was with the beige color and another was with orange flowers on them. I just cut the back of the flowers really flush to take that where you pull, you know, where it connects to the stem. I just cut those off, the little plastic, so it's really kind of more flush to what you're putting it on. I hope that makes sense to you. But again, I'm going to glue it right there where I'm using the little hole as a guide to where I want to put my floral. And see how I cut the back where the little plastic to the very back closest, and I just add it. And then I got some little bit of greenery to kind of tie in that green on the wording. I like to mix everything up so everything matches. So the orange flower kind of pulls out the orange on the gnome. The green kind of pulls it out of from where it says Welcome Fall. And then that really pretty brown floral matches the tag. So I like to do that. I'm always wanting to match and make everything look cohesive, everything go in order, and it's pleasing to the eyes. So cute, right? And simple and easy. Now I'm going to get some of this satin pretty ribbon. I believe I got this at Walmart, and it was a couple of years ago, and I love the goldish color, especially for autumn and fall. I love the traditional colors for autumn and fall. And all I'm doing is getting this wreath that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just wrapping it around, all the way around. So I glue one end, and I'm just wrapping it completely around. But I do want some of the wreath to show, so I didn't put it really tight together where it's just the ribbon. So I just wrapped it where you'll see in between each wrapping the wreath itself. And then I just glued it the other side, and then what the leftover, I just trimmed it. Now I'm adding some hot glue, and now I'm just going to add my tags. And I glued it straight to the wreath. And then I'm going to get the other tag, and I'm kind of put it in an angle. So I'm kind of using, I'm going to add some hot glue to the wreath, add my tag, and then I'm going to add some more hot glue to where the tag touches the other. And it kind of gives it more of a stability because it's all holding on together. I'm going to get the satin bow, and I'm just going to do a simple shoe tie bow. Very simple bow. And I kind of put it in little slants on the tails, and I'm just going to glue it right there on the top. You can leave it like this, or you can go further. I'm going to add some leftover greenery from the flowers I used on the tags from the stems, and then I'm just going to add them, cut them apart, and adding some glue and just tucking it right behind the tag. Glues to the tag right there. And then I'm going to get that little pine cone and then slide it right in the back and do the same thing. I'm always testing to see where I want to put it, and then I do my cutting. I never cut my stems until I decide where they are going. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the little beads. This all came from little picks, the little stem picks that you get at the Dollar Tree. I just got one orange one and one beige one and cut them all apart, and that's what I'm adding. It is so simple, budget friendly, and so, I don't know, I just feel you can make your home so beautiful and festive. And let's do it on a budget. Oh gosh, isn't that, it just looks traditional colors and very simple, but beautiful. I did go around the edges of each tag with a dry brush of that same moss green that I painted the wording with. But there you have it. Is that not beautiful? Oh, I hope you love this one as much as I do. And I love, love, love those little gnomes. So cute. Please give this video a big thumbs up. I so appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Leave me a comment. I so love hearing from each and every one of you Krafty Lovelies. I so enjoy all the beautiful and kind words you guys share. Thank you. It was my pleasure crafting with you Krafty Lovelies today. I do hope you subscribe, and when you subscribe, don't forget to click that bell and hit all so you're notified every time I upload a new video. You can also visit me on my social media at Krafty Leanie. Hugs, kisses, and fairy dust wishes, Krafty Lovelies. Stay kind, be kind to yourself and others. Be blessed. I'll see you in my next video.